This morning, I am so blessed to have my husband home with me. Each day looks different for Mike because he's in full-time ministry now, and last week he was away at camp with the older boys. So today I thought I would spoil them and make them a special breakfast. I'll be honest, there are times when Mike is home that I'm tempted to escape just for a little while, whether it be thrifting or grocery shopping or even just going for a walk. But today I felt strongly that my house needed attention and that my time would be better spent here at home. Sometimes I think that getting away from the noise and the busyness and the dishes, even just for a few moments, will bring me some sort of peace. And I truly think there are times for that. It's important to rest and take care of yourself. But there are other moments I think we as moms just want a quick fix, a Band-Aid to make us feel better about the overwhelm, when we know deep down that no amount of thrifting or shopping is going to make us feel better about our homes. When we return from our mini getaway, the mess will still be there. Sometimes we just need to roll up our sleeves, take a deep breath, and tackle whatever chores need tackling. And rather than viewing domestic duties as a burden, I've tried over the years to shift my perspective and view them as a privilege. What a privilege it is to own a home that needs caring for, to have children that need to be nurtured. One thing that really helps my mindset is to get ready every day. My mom always did this, and I've done the same thing. I know it sounds crazy when I stay home almost every day, but there's something about putting my makeup on and getting dressed that makes me feel ready to take on the day. I have more purpose, and honestly, I just feel better about myself. Today, I want to take a moment to tell you guys about today's sponsor, a new toothbrush we've been loving by Teo Clean. Guys, I cannot wait to tell you about this toothbrush, the world's cleanest toothbrush, might I add. So let me tell you a little bit about it. So like I said, we've been using the world's cleanest toothbrushes from Teo Clean, and we have both the color white and the color Stardust Silver, which I absolutely love because then my husband and I can tell the difference between our toothbrushes, which is important to me. Okay guys, you gotta check this out. So this toothbrush has a patented UV base that is lab tested to kill 99.9% of germs and helps to dry the toothbrush too. I feel like that is absolutely amazing. If you've ever Googled germs on your toothbrush, you're gonna find some pretty horrible, disgusting things. And I just think it's amazing that I can stick my toothbrush into the UV base and it cleans itself when it's not in use. It also charges it at the same time, which is so perfect. Another thing that I really love about this toothbrush is that you can switch out the heads. So this white head is very, very soft. But if you want a deeper clean, they also have this head, and this is the one I've actually been using. I really like to get in there and get that really deep clean. But again, if you have sensitive gums, this one is perfect for you. I've used toothbrushes before that are battery operated and they literally hurt my mouth, and this one does not, and I love that about it. I don't know about you guys, but I do not like going to the dentist, and this thing is so powerful but so gentle. I feel like it's gonna save me a few trips to the dentist, and I'm very excited about that. This toothbrush is perfect for the whole family, and it looks so nice on your counter. Guys, you can get the world's cleanest toothbrush using my link in the description below. I'll put it here on the screen as well. You can grab it right now for 64% off using the code PINE64. All the details will be below so you can check it out. We have so loved using these toothbrushes by Teo Clean, and I know you guys are gonna love them too, so make sure you check them out. So today I attempted to make homemade sourdough Pop-Tarts. I saw this recipe and I thought, oh my goodness, how fun. I used to love Pop-Tarts growing up, and this is a healthier version of those. So I actually made the crust the day before and I had it refrigerating so it could get nice and cold. But I'll tell you what, guys, my kitchen was warm this morning and that crust got soft fast. So it was a little tricky to work with, and I'll be honest, these sourdough Pop-Tarts, they came out rustic, let's just say that. They were not perfect by any means, but you know, my boys, they don't care what anything looks like, really, and they absolutely loved them. I decided to fill them with strawberry jam. and then I topped them off with a glaze made from powdered sugar and heavy cream. So on the agenda today is vacuuming and dusting. Those are the two things that I needed to get done. The floors were just bad. I could see all the bits of grass that the boys have been dragging in with their wet little feet as they come in from the pool. And of course we have 2 kitties, so there's some cat hair rolling around. So that was the one thing that I wanted to really accomplish, and I think that's helped me as a mom of 4 boys to try to set smaller goals. I used to deep clean my entire house in a couple of hours, but there are so many interruptions now and there are so many things throughout the day that I have to pause for, that I know that I'm just going to set myself up for failure if I try to have these great expectations. So my goal for today is dusting and vacuuming, and I will be so happy if I could get just those 2 things accomplished. I would like to think of myself as a pretty tidy person. I think if you were to stop by my home unexpectedly and just knock on my door, my home for the most part would be picked up. That doesn't necessarily mean that every drawer and closet is organized, but I tend to want to keep a tidy house. So one thing that really helps me, I have moms often reach out and ask how I keep my home so clean, and it's not always clean. It gets dirty, guys. It really does. But I try to keep things pretty tidy by just every day walking around and picking things up, whether it be toys or shoes or whatever clutter gathers on surfaces. Every day, at the end of the day, I like to pick it all up. So when I go to actually clean, my house is already pretty tidy, which makes the process smoother. So I don't know if that helps at all. So I think just keeping things in their place and trying not to have a lot of extra stuff has really helped as well over the years. I continue to try to minimize what we have and really cut back as much as possible, because the less you have, the less you have to clean up. So in my kitchen, I would say that I wipe down the surfaces almost every single day. Almost every day, I'm wiping down appliances. I'm wiping down countertops. I usually wipe down my stove after cooking, and that helps to keep it pretty clean. I use my handy EnviroCloth for this. all you need is water. It's the best thing ever. And I kind of shared it in some previous videos if you want to check that thing out, but it does such an amazing job and leaves everything streak-free. I don't need a million chemicals. But today I really want to give my cabinets a deep clean. And I have this neat little steamer tool that does such a great job at just loosening up the grime and the junk that kind of gathers on your cabinet doors. And that way I can just wipe everything away with a sponge after the steam loosens it up. So just thought I'd share that little tip with you. It really makes cleaning your kitchen cabinets go very quickly. For lunch today, I kept it really simple. I always do whenever I am cleaning the house. Dinner will be probably very simple as well. But for today, I had a sourdough loaf baked. So my boys actually love just having bread with some meat and cheese. Sometimes they like to stack it. Like my husband will put butter on his bread and some salami and cheese, and he just eats it like an open-face sandwich. He loves it like that. A few of my boys do that, and then a few of them just like to roll up the meat and cheese and have the bread on the side. So that's what I did today with some veggies and some homemade ranch dip. So I have to show you guys my anniversary gift that my husband surprised me with completely out of the blue before he left for camp. He told me to go out onto the porch, and our anniversary actually took place while he was at camp. So we didn't really get to celebrate it this year, but we got to go to Germany together. So that was pretty special. But he told me to go step out onto the porch, and out on the porch was a beautiful antique chair. And he went and picked it out himself for me, and he said that it was from Germany. And it was just the most special thing. And he has sort of picked up on what I'm sort of drawn to over the years as we go antique shopping together, and I just thought it was so sweet that he picked this out and thought of me. But the wood is a little bit damaged and there's some water damage here and there, so I'm just going to try the scrubbing technique where you just take soap and water and you scrub the entire piece down with just soap and water. You have to use kind of a strong scrubber with really sharp bristles. And so that's the technique that I'm going to try on this chair today, and then I'll leave it out in the sun to see how it looks afterwards. So whenever you're scrubbing furniture like this, basically you just want to make sure that once your water turns orange like this, you just want to switch it out for clean water. And I like to keep a rag handy so that I can kind of wipe off whatever I loosen up. And you can see here how much like orangey brown dirt is coming off of this chair. So I think it's going to turn out beautifully. Guys, look at how gorgeous this chair turned out. Oh my goodness. I was not expecting for it to be this beautiful. I love the patina. It lightened up the wood significantly. In fact, I could probably scrub it a few more times, but I think I'm going to leave it just like this. It is so beautiful. I feel like you can see all the pretty details in the old wood now. And I just absolutely love it here. I don't know if it's going to stay in this corner, but I love that it's beneath the German art right now. So my little German chair underneath the German artwork, it's just my German corner. But anyways, I just really am so thankful for you guys. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for following. If you're new here, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.